Hi, this is Real Men Unscripted with D&D, Derek and Domingo. We hope you enjoy this podcast.
Hey, welcome back to Real Men Unscripted. I'm Derek.
And I'm Domingo. Welcome back. Hope you had a good week.
And Domingo's official now.
Yes.
He's my left-hand man there.
My sidekick. I'm the Batman. He's the Robin.
Yeah. And but a big shout out to Jerry because he gets everything done for us. He does it all. He wanted to kind of step into the
technical part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and not be
the smart, the brains.
Yeah. So, but thank you because this podcast wouldn't happen without Jerry and his office that we use and
his equipment.
Yeah.
His car that we use to go to the mountain.
Yeah. So
that was awesome, by the way.
So welcome back, and hope you're liking the show now that we're still trying to get guests. I'm still working on trying to get guests. So
make sure you subscribe and tell your friends and family about it.
Yeah. So anyhow, you got
Yeah, I wanted to show you a video about some stuff that's going on here in Las Vegas. Tell me what you think about this. So that's an 11-year-old girl, and she's being lured.
Well, she was smart and took off.
Yes.
That was good. So someone's taught her right.
Yes. So, and that just happened, whatever it was, a week ago. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because it's happening more and more often. You know, you hear about sex trafficking, same thing with our church.
Thank you, Biden. Thank you, Biden, for bringing everybody over. You don't have to like them or not, but come on.
But the border is a crisis right now.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyways, so this guy, I guess he tried to lure this 11-year-old for whatever reason, you know, and from what accounts I've heard is he had his private part out as he's telling her to get to the car and go inside. So the little girl did the right thing. She ran away. You know, and then she told her family contacted the police, and this is where it gets a little bit frustrating because the father was actually told to file a station report, which means they didn't take it as serious as it is. You know, you only file a station report, like say your house was burglarized, your car was burglarized, and you called whatever it is.
There's no suspect.
Exactly.
I mean, technically, we don't have we have a suspect, but they don't know who the suspect is.
Exactly, right? But there's video.
But I would think they would want to come to the scene.
Yes, especially because in that same area, they had another little girl that was actually kidnapped, raped, and then dropped off at the same school that this little girl was going to. So if you already have this history, and it wasn't that long ago, it was only like 3-4 years ago that this happened. So it's like, come on now, this is a serious crime, and we should take it serious. But in all defense to the police department, the persons that you call are not police officers.
Dispatchers.
They're civilians, exactly. They're dispatchers, and they have to go through whatever checklist to determine whether there's going to be a police response. So he was told to go do a station report, and he took it upon himself and went through the neighborhood, started getting cameras, witnesses.
So the video you showed me, was that a different someone he knew?
Yes.
Camera?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the house across the street from where this occurred.
Okay.
So he knocked on the door. Lady had a Ring camera.
Perfect.
Let him record the video, put it on his phone.
Another reason why you should get video at your house.
Yes. Very, very important reason. But anyway, so he went to different houses, videos, witnesses, and then he had everybody he knew put it on social media. I'm not a big social media guy.
You're zero.
I have zero social media, but I
try to tag you all the time.
I got a shout out to social media because of social media. I mean, it took about a day, and this guy was caught. He was seen somewhere. I don't even remember where. Somewhere in one of the malls or whatever, shopping malls. Not an actual mall like where you go inside, but one of these
Galleria or no?
No, not a mall like that. Yeah, like a strip
mall. Okay. Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry.
Jerry's still here, even though
the brains.
He's not here. He is here.
But anyways, he was caught. He was taken to jail. And then from being posted on social media, you had other people respond. Exactly. Hey, this guy tried to do the same thing to me on the east side. And another family said, hey, he tried to do this to me at a different strip mall. So, there was a lot of people coming in and putting their responses on social media. So now the guy's arrested, and now hopefully the DA, the justice system, does what they're supposed to, and don't plea this guy. Make sure he goes to jail. I don't know if he is, if he's one of the immigrants or whatever. I don't know. I know he's from California.
Oh, wouldn't that just be?
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, thank you, Biden. He's a illegal immigrant from,
but he did have a California plate, your state. So he must have came from California, I'm assuming, but I don't really know. But the car did have a California plate. But yeah, he's caught, and now I guess he went to court, and he told the 11-year-old that, hey, I just wanted to go to the bathroom or whatever. This is before we had the other victims or whatever. So now, hopefully, with that, the other victims and the video and all that, they can.
Now, the video you showed me, it looked like the car, he was on the other side. Did she actually see his private parts?
Yes.
Because he didn't look like he was like far enough at the end for her to see it.
No, from the reports that I've read, he exposed himself to her and to the other one from the east side, and I'm assuming that's when she saw it.
And we don't know if he's already.
If you see the video, you can see she can see through the window. But from what I was told is he was actually holding it in his hand, and that's when she ran. And she ran to awesome. Thank you for whoever the neighbors were that took her in. Because she ran to, I guess, to a neighbor house, according to the report.
Good.
Yeah, and then the neighbors actually walked her to whatever the houses that she was staying at or she lives or whatever. So they walked her there and then called the police. And like I said, the story goes from there. Station report, he said no, did his own little thing with the video. And then later on, the cops actually were dispatched there later after, I guess, a couple of supervisors found out about it.
Good.
And so they did the report then and there. And like I said, within a little over a day, the guy was caught. So thank you, social media. Thank you for all the good Samaritans out there.
You might want to get on social media.
No, I still can't do that.
What
I got you guys for.
I mean, you can change your name so you're not, in case you're scared of, a criminal seeing you on social media.
I'm not scared of
criminals. Or that guy that,
I'm not scared of any of that. Actually, I'm scared of getting canceled. That's my big thing.
Don't worry about that. You got hardly anyone to cancel you.
That is true. I keep a low profile, and I grew the beard out, so we can't recognize me.
I would like to know if he is an illegal immigrant, because the media will not, if he is, won't go there with it.
They probably will.
No, they don't.
What happened to that jogger that got killed? Right away, they said he was an illegal immigrant.
I don't think they did right off the bat.
That Lakin girl
in Georgia.
Was it Georgia? Yeah, where she was running. They said he was an illegal.
No. I mean, I just watched a video this morning on Instagram.
Which one? The Lakin?
On the Georgia incident, yeah, where Pierre-Jean Pial, or whatever stupid name is, the White House press secretary who's worthless,
I don't know who that is.
who lies every time her mouth is open, again today is blaming that incident on Trump and the Republicans. Trump hasn't been in, whether you like Trump or not. He has not. That'd be like me saying, you might as well blame Obama. They haven't been in office for over 3 years. There is nothing that this guy did that could be back from Trump, because Biden's the one that has the open borders and has let 10 million people in, not Trump. So quit blaming Trump and the Republicans because of your dumb butt leaving the border open.
Didn't Trump try to build a wall all across the whole South border?
Yeah.
And
walls don't work.
They took it down, right? Because so many people were getting killed or something.
But anyhow, it's amazing how they just want to blame everybody else and just I don't know. It's just sad
that's politics for you.
Happened.
Nobody wants to take accountability.
If someone dies of a gun, they blame Republicans because they are pro-gun, and if someone dies from an illegal, it's the Republicans' fault. Nothing is ever the Democrats' fault. So yes, I'm Republican. Sorry, you want to unlike, subscribe, that's okay. But again, I can at least have a conversation with a Democrat and we can agree to disagree. But now the people that are in there they won't even talk. They won't do nothing. They all just hate each other.
Well, isn't the government going to shut down here soon?
Maybe.
Or did they actually come
Which
to a
would
compromise?
stink for people in the military because they wouldn't get paid to do their work. So down isn't something I would really prefer. But, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. It's just crazy. And now we're on this soapbox, which I said we'd never go there. But
that's a big
the
soapbox for you.
Supreme Court, Trump, right? They took Trump off of the Colorado ballot.
Yeah.
So that's still going. But now the Democrats, this is what I heard recently, this morning on my Instagram again, was that
That's why I don't have social media.
was that if even if the Supreme Court overturns it, which they should, or if they do, and that the Democrats will, even if he wins, they won't. Now the big thing is they won't certify the election. So let's say 85 million people vote for Trump over Biden and he wins. They're saying, because they have the House or Senate, one of them or both, whatever, that they won't certify it. So he won't win.
If he wins because he's not on the ballot.
No. If they put him on the ballot,
That's what
they're
I'm
just saying, if he wins, they're saying now they won't certify the election.
The Congress.
Yeah. No, whoever.
House of Reps or whatever.
Yeah. I'm just like, Jesus, that's how bad and scared they are that he's going to win, because they think the country's going to come to an end. When, whether you like him or not, the country was in the best, other than the BLM stuff and some of the, that stuff. We weren't in war. We weren't fighting.
Actually, we were still in war.
Interest rate were 3%.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, like, just, I don't know. Gas was $2.45 a gallon at Costco here in Vegas.
Food was cheaper.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but do you really want, if he gets convicted, do you really want a convict as your president?
Well,
because
I don't think he's going to be convicted.
He's got criminal trials going. He's got civil trials.
You throw enough mud on the wall, something's going to stick, right? So they're trying to. They're throwing everything at him.
They're throwing everything because, like you said, a lot of people don't like him, just like a lot of people don't like Biden.
So they're going after him for stupid stuff. In my opinion, I don't think he's going to. I mean, I think maybe something will stick, but I don't think it'll be anything felony. But anyhow,
I do disagree on one thing, though. I don't believe in this whole immunity because you're the president.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't agree with that. That's a dictator.
But I mean, that's why Obama was never convicted, or Clinton,
Biden,
or any of those guys.
Yeah, I totally agree.
It's ridiculous.
All right, so
all politicians suck, pretty much.
No more political soapbox.
Yeah. So, yeah. But anyhow.
So who are you voting for?
Trump.
If he's on the ballot.
If he's on the ballot, right? And the Nevada ballot. Is Nevada red or blue?
So
is Nevada red or blue?
Nikki Haley already lost to the box that said none of the above.
Yes.
Trump wasn't even on it because he was doing the caucus thing. So anyhow, I mean, even DeSantis stepped down. Haley didn't even win her own state. When she steps down, she's going to drag it on. But she's been beat so far. But Super Tuesday was either last Tuesday or it's this Tuesday. They keep saying Super Tuesday, and then Tuesday passes. I think Super Tuesday is this Tuesday, where it's like a bunch of states that have their initial election.
The primary?
Right, yeah, the primary. If she loses all those, I don't know why she would stay in it.
If you know he's going to, if you believe he's going to get convicted, then stay in the battle.
Another person said the reason she stays in it is to keep raising money from her people that want to send her stupid money for 2028. So she's saving all this for 2028.
Can you do that? Is that legal?
Shit, they use money all the time for different stuff. They're all criminals. Anyhow. So
I can't disagree with you there.
Yeah. So on this girl, there's tons of victims now that have said.
Not tons, just
3 or 4.
Quite a few, 3, 2, 3.
So 2 or 3. So they've come forward, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can get him to plead to something, because it is hard for victims to testify.
I prefer not to plead.
I
prefer
do
he gets
too.
Convicted for whatever the max is.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, when I ran this sex offender program back home and I was in detectives and did sex crimes, I would always tell the victims, hey, if you want them to get more time, tell the DA you don't want them to take a deal and get up there and testify. But be aware they're going to try to tear you apart
Yes.
because that's their job. Don't let them get to you, and hopefully they'll get more time, you know?
Yes.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just huge now with this whole social media, ring cameras, like you said. It's important. You know, Metro's like homicide solvability rate is like in the 90s. I'm like, man, that's absurd. That's unheard of. That's
Yeah.
like 9 out of 10 murders here in Vegas are getting solved.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And they even solved that one from a long time ago, right?
A couple of them,
The
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
what's that guy the famous guy that died? The rapper?
Tupac? He's in jail, yeah.
They just recently.
That one's kind of weird because this guy's been
Like
saying,
he admitted it like
he has
15 years ago, and they never got him. But now all of a sudden
he's been
guilty.
admitting it in conversation and interviews, and you're going to decide to arrest him now. So I don't know what the whole deal with that is, but I think the main guy is dead, like the main shooter or whatever.
Yeah.
he's
I think
dead.
he is. I think
He's a gangbanger.
I think he said that he was dead.
Yeah, gangbanger. He was related to this guy.
But they found like a gun at his girlfriend's house.
Yeah, in Henderson.
Yeah.
And I actually know some people that live around that area when it was going on, like the whole bullhorning.
Oh wow.
Come on out. They said they were scared for their lives. Oh, I guess it was probably that lieutenant, that correction lieutenant. He probably lives in that
get
neighborhood.
fired up just thinking about that.
You need to relax, take a chill pill, take a deep breath. Politics and cops that run away are not.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you've never ran away in your entire career.
I honestly,
From a dog,
no.
from a car that lost brakes or whatever.
No.
You're gonna stand there and
No.
stop that car.
I mean, like, I don't chase people. I never really did, but I never really had people. I had one guy run from me at UNLV PD when I was there. I knew where he was running. I had two more officers, so I just got on the radio and said, "Hey, he's coming towards you." And I just walked back to my car. By the time I came around the corner, he was down on the ground, handcuffed. And then I asked him, I'm like, "So why didn't you stop for me?" He's like, "I thought you were security." And I then point to the other guys and point to my uniform. I said, "We have the same uniform." And he goes, "I thought they were Metro, and Metro doesn't mess around." So that's the reason. He saw them, thought they were Metro. And he said, I mean, the officer told me, like, as soon as he saw them, he just laid himself out because he thought it was Metro. But he thought I was security, I guess. Although I said, "Stop, UNLV police." But, yeah.
Maybe it was the. Did you have a goatee then?
No, we weren't allowed.
I was
Now
gonna
you
say,
can.
yeah.
No, just the old mustache.
Because a lot of times when you see back then, because Metro allows beards now too, but back then you could, differentiate between a security guard and a police officer because we were never allowed to have beards or goatees. So a lot of criminals would see, "Oh, this guy's clean shaven. That's a cop."
Yeah.
And security guards always had goatees, and because I don't know if you know, but on the strip they look like Metro. They have the same yellow shirt.
Why
black
they would
pants.
ever have them? This is ever since I moved here. It's something that I just can't fathom why they would have these security officers wear the same color shirt as Metro
and pants.
Not only are you putting those security people
At risk.
You're also basically the public's thinking that they're police and they're not.
Yeah.
So they're going to them and they can't help you because they're not the police.
Exactly.
And then if someone shoots them, it's like, hello, they thought they were shooting a Metro guy.
Yeah.
Like, I just never understood how or why they did
Me
that.
either. And I think it's a freedom, I guess, that
Freedom.
yeah,
I mean,
freedom that they can use any kind of colors on their uniforms. There's no law that says you will not, have the same uniform.
No,
or
I know.
whatever.
I mean, the patches and they're not, it's,
they're different.
and they say security.
But
I get all
and
that.
Here's the
but it's
other
just-
side of that. A few times that I did work the strip, I can't tell you how many people come up to you and say, "Where's the bathroom? Where's this casino?" I'm like, I don't know, lady. I'm a cop. "Oh, I thought you were security." I'm like,
Really?
what? Yeah, like that was our pet peeve back then. It was like, "Oh, I hate all these people coming up to me telling me I'm security." You do the academy, you do all this stuff, and then they tell you you're security. Nothing
But you
wrong
should
with
know
security.
where the bathroom or the casino is. You should
No.
just say, right there? No.
No, because like I told you, we only went there a few times. Like I hated working the strip, so I would just get my post and then just go do my job, and I didn't figure out where the bathrooms were at and figure out anything because I didn't want to be on the strip.
So it'd be interesting to know if you can ask any of your buddies that are. Do you have anyone still works
still on the job?
strip though?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, there's some new
law.
Yeah, they're
on
saying
the bridge.
law. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a law. It has to be a county ordinance. Can't be a law.
No, it's still a law. It's just not a federal law or a state law.
It's a county ordinance.
County law.
Totally different.
A law is a law.
So the county ordinance is that they cannot now. They can't stop
and take pictures.
Stop and take pictures.
Yep, can't do
How
it.
stupid is that?
Very stupid.
I get if you're there, they have the people playing the music and trying to sell stuff.
Water,
I
food,
get that.
Yeah.
So ban that. But how can you ban someone from taking pictures?
Because that's the world we're in now. If you're going to ban one person, you have to ban everybody, right? It's a whole blanket. Like you can't just say, hey, only these people are not allowed to do this. So now if you tell everybody they can't do it, you can't get in trouble. And that's what everybody's worried about. Getting in trouble.
So has any of your buddies ticketed anyone for stopping and taking a picture?
Not that I know of, but I'm going to send out some text this week and I'll get back to you next week.
Yeah. I just, there is no way I'm ticketing anyone. If I was, no way. I'm sorry. That's
well, here's the
just
thing
stupid.
too. As a cop, discretion, right? You have discretion to cite or not. Like me, I wasn't a ticket giver. So I had discretion whether I was going to cite people for moving violations, whether it was speeding, change lanes, whatever. And obviously, like you said, there's just some that
Why not just put security? Why doesn't security just stay up there and tell people to move?
Because it's not private. It's public. Right? So now you can't have a private
So if it's
security
okay,
outfit.
so there's the key word you just said. If it's public, how can you
We have to enforce it.
hold on though? If it's a public place, how can you tell someone to leave or not do something on in a public place? How's that bridge any different than me standing outside Jerry's house on this street and take a picture?
Because it's now an ordinance. If the people vote for it, if the lawmakers vote for it,
I don't know.
then it becomes a
These are the
ordinance,
things that when people don't like the popo is because of stuff like
but it's
this.
because we enforce it because it's on the books. But we're not the ones that make the ordinance or the laws or whatever. But you have to be the one who enforces it. So now we can look bad. But even though people should know it's the lawmakers that did that, not us. So, right?
Oh, man. I just, that one just, when I heard that one, I'm just like shocked. So,
Yeah, that got me because I'm like, what if there's photographers?
all right. So the next podcast, you're going to give us follow up on if any of your buddies have ticketed
cited
these
for that?
people.
Which
And
I can already tell you it's going to be a no.
And if this guy
Was an immigrant?
no, was an immigrant or just, what's the status of him at court?
Gotcha.
I mean, obviously, if you give me his name, I can look it up and it's not illegal, but I won't. I'll let you do the follow up because I think you have a little more at stake with it. So, yeah, tell me, if this guy's pleading or what he's doing, and that would be awesome. So,
Yeah.
So it's story time.
Story time.
It's your turn for a story.
My turn for story time.
Yeah. Which one are you going to do? The homicide from like 20 years back?
No, I've already talked about that one on our podcast.
Did you talk about it on the podcast?
Yeah, early on. So you obviously haven't gone back and watched all the podcasts. That right there told me
No.
you haven't watched all the podcasts. The audio.
I've
ones.
watched, most of them.
There's like 5 or 6 that were just audio before we went.
Oh, those I did. I told you I didn't do those. I only did the video
So
ones.
yeah, you're really.
I like to see reactions.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm a people person.
I do like the video better.
Yes.
So let's see. I'll do this one where my older son, Derek, DJ. So he was doing a ride along
With you.
with me.
And that's allowed?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I was a sergeant, and
That's why.
yeah, maybe, I don't know, but no, my nephews used to ride along with my brother all the time too.
As a PO?
Yeah, you just had to sign a form.
Well, we have the form too, but they
Yeah.
won't let you ride with your sons
Yeah.
or your wife or whatever.
Yeah, so we got a CHP was chasing this car, and so we went code 3, light
This
sirens.
is Northern California.
Northern California, Highway 101.
Rural area.
About 130 miles an hour.
What kind of car? Chevy?
Yeah, Chevy
Caprice
Crown
Classic?
Vic. Crown Vic.
That's a Ford.
Ford Crown Vic. Sorry. Yeah, I think it was a Ford Crown Vic, and I would say we were going about 100 and.
Is the statute of limitations over?
No. I think it was about 110, 120.
You were.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And he calls Tammy, he's like, Dad's going 120 miles an hour right now. And he's like, we're going to a call. And then, we get there. And this is the thing about CHP. I love CHP. But we're trying to do a felony car stop.
Now, who's there, though? CHP?
So
with you?
it was CHP, us. I'm not sure if Willits PD, because we stopped in the city of Willits or near there. I can't remember if it was just deputies and then CHP. But anyhow, we're all out. We all are, parked, have our doors open.
Now, is this on the highway, or did he get off already?
No. It was. I think they stopped wherever they stopped. It was off the freeway.
So it was off the freeway.
And doors open, we're giving commands, and then all of a sudden the stupid CHP, because I'm telling my son why it's going on, what we're supposed to be doing, right? Kind of giving him a play-by-play, and CHP freaking runs up.
No, to the guy
to the door. It was a lady, actually runs up, grabs her,
pulls her out,
and takes her to the ground. And I just remember turning and saying, that's not what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't do that. You
Ever.
bring them back to you. That's why we have all cars back there with them open. But CHP, man, I don't know. Sometimes they do. But anyhow, yeah, he just, like your gun's pointing and now we're pointing at him because, he ran and we weren't even ready for him to do that. So.
Wow. Was he a rookie or a veteran?
I can't, dude, that was probably.
That's a rookie move.
Let's see, I'm almost 30 years. DJ was a teenager, so.
Well, he had to be older than 18, right?
No, he was under 18.
He could ride with you under 18 years old?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think he was an adult yet. I want to say he was a teenager.
So high school.
Because he would come every other weekend to visit. I don't think he was
An adult.
Once he was an adult, I don't know how often he came to visit us. So yeah, he was definitely a minor. I want to say he was like 16, and now he's 30, 34 this year.
Yeah, so that's a long time ago.
Yeah, 18 years ago or something. So yeah, it was crazy, but
Wow.
I had to walk it all through and explain to him.
So nobody grabbed him by the collar and said, "What were you thinking?"
No, I think somebody
His sergeant, his
telling
lieutenant,
him
or
what
someone.
he did was stupid.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You see it on TV on all these videos, though.
Yeah, Cops is back now.
Yeah,
That show
is it
Cops
really?
is back apparently on Fox Nation.
Here in Vegas?
No, just like on the
Oh, just
channel
to show
Fox.
them they're going to
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
different departments again?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's still Langley.
I don't
Langley's still running it.
know. Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
All right, well, so that was the story. So, all right, so we have some follow-up from Domingo next week. So, again, like, subscribe, and thank you guys for listening and watching us. And till next time, peace out.
Peace. Have a good one.